Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a full comprehensive review of the succulent subscription box called succulentsbox.com. So if you want to know my thoughts of the good as well as the bad, then just keep watching. Now, before I begin, I just need to say that Succulents Box did send me this box for free for review. They also gave me a coupon code and affiliate link that I have down in the description box. However, they did not pay me for this review. They did not tell me what to say, and I'm free to tell you guys my honest thoughts of the pros as well as the cons of this service. So as always, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, the things I like as well as things I don't like. So let's get into it. So basically this is a succulent subscription service. You can get anywhere from 1 succulent a month to 4 succulents a month, and it ranges from $5 to $20. They also offer a service where you can get air succulents, basically plants that you can put in those hanging succulent containers. And here's what you get for $5. This is one of the succulents. Also, for each of them, you get this little card. So here is the zebra succulent. And here is what all of them look like. So I also got this one, which is kind of more of a traditional style. I also got this one that has kind of these dark edges here. And then finally, I actually got this little cactus. This one I think is not normally in their subscription box. However, I did mention to them that I do have a cat, so I wanted to make sure that any plants that they gave me were non-toxic and safe for animals. So I think that's why they swapped this one out, and it kind of looks different than the other ones. It's not in a little pot, so I had to put it in this pot of my own. So now let's talk about the pros and cons. So I think first pro is if you like succulents, I think this is a really cool service. You can find things you probably would not be able to find in a lot of stores unless you're going to like a specialty plant store, and you don't have to think about it. They just send it to you every month. So that is really convenient. Also, what's pretty cool is they do operate all year round. So it's not like you can only get these during certain parts of the year or just in the summer. They will mail all year round, which I think is pretty cool, especially because obviously these are plants, they are subject to the whims of the weather, so that is pretty cool. The next pro is they were packaged extremely well. I got this box in the mail and I was kind of skeptical that they would still be in good condition, especially because I accidentally knocked over the box several times. As you can see, they all are in pretty good condition. They're wrapped in bubble wrap, so they're pretty sturdy, and the mailing process kept them pretty secure. So that is another pro. Now let's talk about a few potential negatives that you should probably think about if you are thinking about signing up for this service. The first big negative is the service does not come with any pots. Basically, all of these succulents, they just come in these little plastic containers. If you are planning on putting these in kind of more aesthetically pleasing pots, you will have to purchase those separately. They do sell them on their website. You can get them for pretty reasonable prices, but just keep that in mind. They do have some pictures that have these beautifully in those white pots, but they don't come like that. So that's a potential negative. Another thing that I didn't love is I wish that these came in some different sizes. They only have these little pots that I think are just 2-inch pots here. They have the hanging version, but if you don't want hanging plants, they don't have a subscription with bigger succulents that maybe you get once a quarter or something. Just think about that. And the final thing that you just need to think about is the fact that these are not consumable items. These are plants that could potentially last years for all I know. And if you were getting 3 or 4 succulents a month, you can start to rack up a ton of succulents, and that may be a pro for you, but for me it feels like it could get a little bit cluttered just getting all these succulents in the mail and just piling them up. Obviously, you don't want to throw away plants that are perfectly good and still living, so just think about that. Thankfully, they do make it pretty easy where you can cancel or skip at any time. Personally, I did not try that because I was not a real customer. They just sent me this box basically as like a PR package, but just think about that. So ultimately, what do I think about this service? Personally, I don't feel like I would continue it with it myself just because I don't really want so many succulents. But I think if you like them and you want to kind of accumulate a collection of different types of succulents and you think that is fun, then I think this box would be very well suited for you, especially because it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. They just send you a variety every single month and it's very well packaged. So at least I would feel confident getting the packages every month, knowing that they're going to be well taken care of in that mailing process. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And that's it. Bye, guys.